All right, welcome back, everybody. I am your host, you someplace, and today on Saturday, October 27th, 2018, we are back with some more The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt walkthrough gameplay for the DLC Blood and Wine Part number 8. Yes, that's right, guys. We're already on part number 8 of this Blood and Wine DLC walkthrough gameplay. Time has been going by pretty quickly. And sooner, when we least expect it, we'll be fully done with this game. Well, after we finish this DLC, we still gotta finish exploring all of Skellige. So it'll take maybe like another week after that. But soon after that, we'll be done. And it looks like, depending on my budget, I might actually be able to go get Red Dead Redemption 2. So that way we could play it alongside this game and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I already decided I'm just going to be doing that game on Twitch. So my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/useonplace, if you're interested in watching some Call of Duty gameplay from me. Okay, I gotta just change the name of the game. Put the right thing. Okay, and then let me do a quick mic check 212, like how we always do. But everything looks like it's sounding good. Let me just make sure. Let me make twice as sure. I'm not too sure. Alright, yeah, there we go. The mic is sounding good. The mic is sounding great. Let me see real quick. Let me hear that. Alright, things are sounding good. Game audio's good, mic audio's good. Alright guys, we're about to get started. And as usual, if you enjoyed today's live stream for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, make sure to hit the like button to show the video some love. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too, so that way you can tune in every single time that I go live and you won't miss out on any future uploads. So even if you don't catch the live stream, you'll be able to catch the stream after the fact. That's what I like about YouTube compared to Twitch. That every single video you live stream, you have the option of keeping it as a full-on video for people to watch right after the fact. Alright then guys, let me just take a quick little drink and we'll get started. Oh boy. Got some cables all tangled up. There we go. Fixed it. We fixed the problem. We fixed the issue. Alright. Let's go, guys. Let's continue this quest. We were gonna do a treasure hunt, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Let's go do the treasure. Treasure. Oh, treasure. So, it's called Don't Take Candy from a Stranger. And it says, read Agustin Tonellay's journal. While tending to the problems at Matilda Vermentino's vineyard, Geralt happened on a curious note. Let's go see what this is about. So we need to read Agustin Tonellay's journal. What is that journal? Gonna have to be over here, quest items. More than likely, right? Okay. That's where you exchange for crowns. Letter of safe conduct. Is it this one? Nope. Where's that letter of... What's his name? It's gonna be hard to find. I'm like, where the hell's the letter at? Oh, there it is. Augustine Chonoley's journal. So, thick journal, written in a steady hand. The last pages, however, contain different handwriting full of blots and crossed out words. A mysterious gentleman has come to ask me whether I would agree. Damn it, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Siri thinks I'm talking to her sometimes. It's like, I'm not talking to you. The mysterious gentleman has come to me asking whether I would agree to sell him the stock of barrels we are preparing for the new wine variety. I refused him curtly, for I know how much the new wine means to Miss Matilda, and how much depends on this wine's success. After all, things have been very tight at the vineyard these last days. This extremely mysterious gentleman has turned out to be equally extremely wealthy. He came to me again with a very hefty pouch. Bun blasted, it will be very hard to refuse him if he puts me to that trial again. Today, I forgot to lock the gates of the barrel storehouse. I'm very ashamed, but what could I do? Miss Matilda is crushed. I won't touch that coin until all has settled down. I've hidden a sack stuffed with Nilfgaardian florins in the sunflower seal fields. I would not want someone to find such a fortune in my home. He has paid me another visit. This time he wanted me to procure him the recipe for the new wine. I do have some honor. Barrels are one thing. I can make new ones, perhaps even better ones, but the recipe for the wine, I said I'd sooner die, and then he gave me this strange look. Sent shivers down my spine. I think I best barricade my doors this night. Oh shit, and he was right about that. He was right to be worried.
For each hand you display.
Find chest hidden in the sunflowers. In the sunflower field. This is similar to that other treasure hunt that we did. It was literally hidden in the manure. It was literally hidden in the manure. In the manure.
Grace to the grace in whose effluent richness we drown.
They're both saying the exact same thing, but like at different times. Alright, so we need to go all the way over there. Let's go fast travel over here. Done fast travel. The hell? I was like, what are you doing, man? There's a guardsman, I wonder. They're protecting this vineyard with their life. What is the little description of this vineyard though? I'm curious now. Okay, Bellegarde Vineyard. This vineyard's former owner racked up significant debts with a loan shark, who then sold them to bandits for collection. When they found he had no coin to collect, they murdered him alongside all other residents of his estate. As if that were not heinous enough, they then made the vineyard their base, from which they would hijack transports of wine to fuel their drunken orgies. So fierce and well-stocked were they, none could chase them off, until one brave alchemist spies a transport crossing their territory with a powerful extract of ricin. Oh, man. Yep, I've heard of that. That kills you real quick. That kills you very quick. Alright, let's go right here and then we'll come across this undiscovered location just to see what's there. Plegmund's Bridge. Built during the reign of Duchess Garoberta, this bridge was meant to facilitate traffic between vineyards on opposite banks of the Santrator. It was named after a pilgrim quite popular in Tucson at the time, a certain disciple of the prophet Lebioda, who on this very spot performed one of his many miracles, traversing the river without getting his feet wet. What? That sounds like Jesus. That sounds like, yeah, that's crazy. That sounds just like the story of Jesus. I'm like, Jesus, is that you? No. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. Jesus. Of course it's not Jesus. What are you, a fool?
It is easier to find a Bart without a loot than a Bart with soda.
What the hell? Let's go check out the undiscovered location. Somewhere over here. Somewhere on this side. Trader. Hey, let's sell him some stuff. Looking to make that quick mullah.
Have you any needs?
Well, let me sell you some stuff.
Mind if I glance at what you got?
How much money does he have? How much moolah? 345. He ain't really got shit. But we could sell him at least one or two. Actually two, why not? 1, 2, that's it. Okay.
Good luck on the path.
And there's that undiscovered location. Let's go check it out real quick. Let's save it. Save it and then see what that's all about. See what it's hiding. What secrets it's hiding. Oh, it's bandits. Nope, those are workers.
Empty wine bottles. Leftovers.
See the location, but I don't see where. I'm just gonna get all this in here. Something else though. It shows it here.
Wow, a witcher's come round to take a crack at the beast.
This guy's drunk. Oh, we'll come check this out later. It's hard to know what's hiding here. I know what he's talking about, the empty wine bottles, but it's like, what about them? Like, what about them? Arrest warrant. Oh yeah, this guy. This is part of the 3 that they're looking for. We haven't come across them yet, surprisingly. Surprisingly, we haven't come across them yet. Vermentino Vineyard. Hey, this guy's quick. Oh. This is the same guy just traded with. That guy's pissed. Okay, wait, we had already done this treasure hunt. I guess it didn't register. Sometimes it doesn't register, unfortunately. Right, let's go sell the rest of the items to this guy. Is there not... Is there no one that we could, like, talk to? Yeah, it doesn't let you go in once it's locked. Yeah. Armor. The hell is this guy just... We can't talk to him. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I remember where this was. It was right behind... Yep, it was right behind this. Yep, it just didn't register. And just like that, we completed the quest once again, called Don't Take Candy from a Stranger. Or the treasure hunt, that is. Let's save it this time. Make sure we let it save good. Okay, there we go. Gotta wait for that little symbol. He still doesn't... Let me see, let me meditate. It's a bug. Has to be a bug. Has to be some type of bug that's doing that. That's causing that to happen. Okay, let's go. Should be good now. Should be, yeah, there we go.
Unbeatable bargain. Preferential financing from the Chanfanellis on every armor purchase.
I'm trying to talk to you, man. There we go. Wasn't working.
I shall tell you this much. When first I heard Maid Matilda had forged a partnership with the ever-slippery Liam, well, I near popped a cork. But once it was revealed that Dinkle Donk had not in fact been responsible for our woes, I thought to myself, I suppose it's about time Maid Matilda found a mister, is it not?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really know them that good, but yeah. Seem like they really like each other now. The ones that we helped get the Belgard Vineyard. Who it was actually Count Crespi, who was, before he died, he made sure that both of their individual vineyards were almost destroyed, so that way they wouldn't be able to get his vineyard from him, even though he was dead. It's like, what the hell, man, like, you're already gonna die. Let's go sell him what we need to sell.
Alright, what do you have?
Let's see what we're gonna sell him. We're gonna sell him all of these. Oh, he has quite a bit of money. That's right. That's what I like. That's what I do like. Okay, and then all of these right here. I'm only gonna keep the relics. Only the relics. Okay. Let's go, oh shit. Let's go sell these now. Down, that was a relic. Keep that. A Fieri Crespo. There's a much higher level. Gotta wait for that. Required level is level 43. Wow, we're about to be there though. So I ain't gotta worry about that. Now let's sell these magic items too. Alright then. We got quite the space now. Let's go.
Thanks. See you later.
We got quite the space and quite the money. So two things that we definitely need. Say it one more time. And now let's go check what other quests we could do before level 39 main quest. We're gonna do Gwent, and yeah, we're not gonna do Gwent. I'm sorry guys. I'm really bad at Gwent. Like super bad. With your contracts. Okay, let's just go continue with the main quest then guys. Finally back on the main quest. Called La Cage au Fall. Meet Regis at Mere Lackett's Lounge Cemetery. The beasts and Geralt's clash had been violent, albeit brief. Now with it done, Geralt could have a chat with his long-lost friend, Regis, a higher vampire. Regis revealed that the creature terrorizing Beauclair was none other than his dear friend, Detloff. Geralt now understood he was pursuing a truly dangerous foe, a higher vampire, one of Regis's ilk. Then the Witcher and the vampire heard a clamor. A posse was drawing near, so Geralt and Regis cut their conversation short. Preferring not to draw any attention, the vampire disappeared, but not before inviting the Witcher to pay him a visit at temporary quarters he had established at the local cemetery. You had better believe it. Mere Lackett's Lounge. That's how you say it. Possibly not, yes, but I think that's how you say
From the
it.
Chanfanellis on every armor purchase.
Where had I fast traveled? I know I had fast traveled somewhere. And I had to fast travel again. What is this place? The Prophet Lebioda's footsteps. Here you can solve a problem related to the construction. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it was. Makes sense. Okay, we'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. We gotta go all the way over there, so let's go to this Castel Ravello Vineyard. Connoisseurs claim the best wines of Mettina or Alba do not hold a candle to even the most mediocre labels from the San Sartor Valley. Among the countless larger and smaller local vineyards found here, Castel Ravello is the most renowned, and for good reason. From its slopes come Pomino, Fiorano, Erveluce, and Estest, the wine realm's uncontested kings. Makes sense. We have the king of wines right there. Roach, come out the fields, Roach. I need your help, Roach.
Go.
Time to fast travel once more. Now that we got most of the markers around Toussaint, we could be fast traveling a lot easier now. Kinda gotta put up with not using fast travel for quite some time so that we could get as many markers unlocked. And even then I'm pretty sure I still missed the markers, which is how massive some of the parts of this game could be. And there is the fast travel. Let's go. We're gonna fast travel to the Belgard Vineyard. Yep. Trying to fast travel back over there. Fast traveling actually loads up pretty quickly. Happy about that. Real happy about that. Hello, Roach.
Move it.
Move it, Roach. Move it.
Faster.
Belgard Manor, Caroberta Woods. So that's what it's called, the Caroberta Woods. It's after the previous Duchess. Okay, let's shave it right here before we start. Okay, let's go. We'll call you later, Roach. Thank you for the quick ride. Truly appreciate it. Hate this damn. Down before. God damn it. He's playing. Oh shit. Took this thing down before. I want to do it before I get that. There we go. Now it's done. Give me some of that loot. Give me some of that monster loot. Now here, we're at the cemetery now, and we got a new marker. Perfect. That would have been useful, but we didn't have the marker until we got here, so can't really do nothing about that. Hey, damn it. Sometimes the looting doesn't work that good. Sometimes, just sometimes, not always. Low stain. Wait a second. Why is that red?
Come on.
Oh shit, there's two of them. That's just not this one, that's also that fucking here. Guessing there's a monster nest? Maybe there's not even a monster nest. Yeah. Do what I do after I do it. There we go. Hey, relax. Ain't that special. Why was it looking red though? All of this part was looking red. There it is, you see? That's what it is. This is the entrance. That's the entrance. I think we're gonna have to go through here anyways. We should go check this out. Probably related to a quest. More than likely it's related to a different quest or to the same quest that we're doing right now. We're about to find out though. Time to knock.
Regis.
Regis, that's it.
Damn it. Locked. Okay, I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
I knew it. I knew it was what we just looked at. It's gonna be over here. Oh wait, we could read this real quick. What is this about? Carolina Stahira. What's the pleasure in slaughtering a weakling? If you wish to draw blood, draw it from the king. What the?
A storm. Damn it.
Pavel Sasko, a man of small stature and enormous spirit, was a hardy and fiery dancer. Sadly, he forgot to eat and perished. He forgot to eat? What the hell does that mean? Just forgot to eat? It's like, oh fuck. Forgot to eat for like past couple days. Now I'm gonna die. It's like, what the? Christoph, like musician, virtuoso, and every key. I like how you can read certain riddles. Martin Shaibilovk, composer. In truth, it was he who composed Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. What the? He's serious. That is not true. That's a lie. Why are you lying? Antoine defined exuperantly, known as the Big Prince. What the fuck? Okay, that's enough reading crypts. Except for this one. Annabella and Guidon de la Torre, art patrons, killed by a poison apple. Fuck. Like that one story, right? It's a damn Kikamor. I hate those Kikamors, man. They poison you. No, they actually don't poison you. Well, they do, but they also make you... They raise your toxicity, that's what it is. Very high. But let me see what worked against Kikamors again. What worked against Kikamors? Insectoids. Kikamor warriors. Kikamor workers, okay, either ones. You use insectoid oil, white honey, what I have, and any signs, okay. So I have white honey. Let me have any signs ready. Oh no, I don't have white honey. Let me equip it. I have golden Oreo. Potions. Where's the white honey? White honey. There we go. I'm not even gonna use it. Relax. Damn, the hell, another one. This one comes. Where do they come from? Come out of nowhere. Alright, I lowered my toxicity. Way too high. Ah! Holy shit. Ooh. Hey, chill, man. Chill. There we go.
Kicky more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely what I'm gonna do.
There's some stench.
Oh my god. Of course. Of course the big ass one comes out once we do that. Holy shit. Climb. I need to replenish my health. Holy guacamole. Woo! Woo! boy. This one's not messing around. Holy shit. Gotta get out of the way. This one has a thick ass shield, man. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh boy. Oh damn. Toxicity levels are high. Woo. There we got it. There we go. Woo! Alright. You little mischievous monster. You mischievous little monster. Okay. Let's go. Save it real quick. Save that right there. That for sure. Save that right there. Toxicity levels are still damn high. Huh. I don't know what way's better. Let's go the other way. Or do we kind of meet each other? Oh, we're not the other way anyways. I don't feel we can knock this out. Oh yeah, we can. Yes, we can. I think this is where we come across Reggie's.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Yeah, we're so overpowered.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
You can by the smell of the blood who it is.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Oh shit. It's his hand. Guessing his old hand. What do you want to use the hand for? The ring, what's its provenance? Can't you just summon Detlef? The ring, what's its provenance?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres.
Ah.
It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. to remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
I see. So when vampires first came after the conjunction of the spheres, they treated humans kindly, since they saw themselves as guests in this world. But then after a while, some of those vampires started consuming the humans as for their blood, for their own nutrition, I guess you could say. Can you just summon Deadloff? What do you want to use the hand for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
What?
Work. We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Deadloff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Deadloff's hideout.
Interesting. And can't you just summon Deadloff?
Can't you just summon Deadloff? You're both hired vampires. There's got to be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Deadloff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. The very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay then. I mean, I'll believe him. I'll take his word for it. Why not? What other option do we got, right, guys? What other option do we got other than believing him? Not many options, so might as well believe him, right? Might as well believe what he says. Believe what he's telling us is true. Okay, so just brew the decoction then.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Deadloff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant.
What the hell is that?
To make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Summon some help, but from who? Help from who? That is my question, dear friend. Mere Lackenschlagen Cemetery. And he did summon some help indeed. He indeed summoned some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area. I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
No drinks for me, need a nap instead. Yeah, let's drink. Why not?
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Seems you chose to misunderstand. I want to talk. This a setup trying to get me to confess something. Yeah, let's be like got a lot of secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Oh, what? Let's talk later. Maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific. Where you've been, what you've been doing, what's it like being dead? How are you handling abstinence? Not drinking blood? What's regeneration like? Okay, I'm curious about this one. What's it like being dead to begin with?
Ask you the big question everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But
What
were you
the-
dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Interesting.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus I find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true.
True.
One's outlook can indeed change much.
So, what's your regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing. A Dettlaff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
Haha.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help.
What? Interesting.
However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
That's why they actually help each other instead of fighting one another. That's their weaknesses. One another is the weakness. Okay, all of this information is important to keep in mind because it seems like Regis really wants us to keep Dettlaff alive, like to not go through with killing him. But then again, if it comes down to it, we gotta have the information in mind to know what to do with it, just in case if we end up having to actually kill him. At least we find out ways that we can harm him. How are you handling abstinence, not drinking blood?
Got a new life, new body. That'd give you a new start, blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
So where you been? What you been doing?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower.
They're still not fully regenerated.
Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Oh, Siri, yeah.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Okay. So, maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific?
Alright, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Pass so many, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
Wow. If you were to die and be reborn, that's a tough question. Holy shit. Yeah, I'd be a Witcher. Prefer to be someone else. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. He'd probably prefer to be someone else. But since we're the ones playing as him, it's like, no, more Witcher. Yeah, I'd be a Witcher. Prefer to be someone else. Yeah, I think deep down Geralt would actually prefer to be someone else.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Crazy how he could literally communicate with the ravens to have them find things out for him. Might be a characteristic that all the other vampires share as well. Sometime later. Who knows how long. Oh, there we go. Returned. Wonder what the raven told him.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Ever vigilant, quite vampire-like, in fact. You know what? Who knows? They probably actually do administer some of their genes during the trial of the grasses. So that's what it is that they do to Witchers. They give them their mutations by administering different genes from different monsters. Like, who knows? Even vampires, you know? Werewolves, different things. That's how they get different characteristics and their superhuman abilities. Compared to humans, obviously. That's what makes them superhuman. Appreciate the compliment, not as far as I know. I mean, yeah, not as far as I know.
As far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
What's this about the curse, though?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Okay, so we need to kill the white and then get saliva. Know anything else about this white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news.
Spoons?
Well, perhaps this
like actual spoons?
Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
What the hell? Sounds weird. I mean, either way, we got time to visit the white.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes,
Imagine going to like...
I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Will require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
All of this just so we could do resonance to locate Deadloff. Experience received. Experience points. Character entry updated. Emil Regis. Quest updated. La Cage of Fall. Bestiary entry added. Spotted whites. Optional, read the bestiary to learn more about spotted whites. Okay, let's go read the bestiary. What are spotted whites? It's a necrophage. Spotted whites. The best defense against spotted whites, stay calm and leave them alone. Fragment of a treatise on spotted whites by Roderick Gilligan. Spotted whites were a subspecies of white, which the Witchers drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owed their names to their numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took to living in abandoned human domiciles. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they become very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during their active periods, it is said the Witchers found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of the Iridan sign, or at least so claim Witcher's lore. Okay, so the Iridan sign and Ini sign and necrophage oil. Okay, gotta have that ready. I think we already have some necrophage oil. Yep, I think we do. There we go. Gotta apply it. Gotta fix my silver sword. There's like a little 40% right there. Let's go. Oh, I also gotta fix my chest armor. 90%. Just might as well use it. Let's go. Look for the White Slayer. Quest updated like page alpha. You mean I can't save it? I was about to say. Like, what you mean I can't save it? Of course I can. Roach. Monster, man. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys.
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
What just happened? Interesting. Something happened here.
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Helping a stranger, admirable. That sounds fishy. Doesn't sound... I don't know.
Stand and step away from him.
What? Me? But what is your grief?
Don't make me say it again. That's good advice.
Will you tell me what it is you seek?
Needed to see if you were lying. You'd be covered in blood if you dealt those wounds. Just cut it on your hands, though, so all's in order.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Trying to figure that out.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Why? So you gotta be kidding me, man.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and...
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I'd prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Extreme cosplay. Follow the tracks of a murdered man using your Witcher senses. See, quests just come up all of a sudden. This is a level 40. I mean, we could always come back. We could always come back and do it. Alright. We'll come back for that one. I kinda was so curious in doing this one. He'll just wait for us right there. I'll come back for that.
Giddy up.
Just wait here, man. We'll be back in like maybe 3 days. Or no, I don't know how long. I don't know exactly how long, but it'll be a while. Yeah, it'll be a while, that's for sure. Oh, stupid foglet. I think it's a foglet. Whatever they were, they're following me. Whoa. Alright, let's save it real quick. I want to stay on foglets. There's some treasure too. Alright, your level. Yeah, these are the foglets that I came across. Yo, shit, these guys are crazy. Holy shit. Oh man, these guys are intense. God damn. Holy shit. These guys are strong. Woo! Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Man. God damn it. Just redeem myself. Dude. Dude. The moment you see some fog, you gotta just jump. Okay, there we go. Now we can use Curdun again. Woo. Ah! Stop slicing me, holy shit. Stop slicing me, you piece of shit. God damn it, stupid fucking foglets are really pissing me off. Hey, stupid shit. God damn it! Fuck foglets! Fuck foglets! Fucking hate them so badly now. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll deal with those later. Let's just go do the quest. Come on. Alright, look for the White Slayer. Alright, right by here. New marker, Trastamara Hunting Cottage. What the hell? No. I remember this damn monster. Hated that one. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Shit. That means nearby is their fucking thing that sends them out. These have to be controlled by that one. I forgot what they were called. I forgot what the monster was called. See that fucking thing? Holy shit. What's up with this sphere? Is it really spoons? I haven't even seen it. Holy shit. My goodness, this guy's intense. They break right through your coin. That's just great. That's great. Oh my god! What the fuck am I supposed to do with these? And my health's not even going up. What do I do with these? What the fuck? Can't use Gwen. They poison me, look. How do you deal with these? Holy shit, this is pissing me off. Get him on my damn nerves.
Our guests.
You see, look, my Gwen doesn't do shit. They right away burn through it. Oh my god. Fuck this. God damn it. Why is my health not going up? Go up. Fuck, it's going up super fucking slow. Holy shit, where's Roach? Roach, we're gonna have to go, we're gonna have to come back. Have to fucking go. Fuck those damn monsters. Yo! Roach! Get the fuck out of there! Roach! Roach! Hurry the fuck up, Roach. Lagging it. Fucking lagging it. Oh my god. Super frustrating. It's this fucking... Oh, there's also damn foglets. God damn it. Everything's around here. Fucking everything's here. Hey, fuck you. I'll take you down before you... Hey, before you can fucking do that. Holy shit. This is so annoying. Fucking jump. They're not even alive anymore. Come down here. Eat these. And there's a fucking foglet around me. Hey, fuck you, foglet. Colin wasn't even with you. You guys want to rumble? Let's do it. Fuck you, going foglet. I was feeling that I'm gonna God damn, these level 40 foglets are intense. Fuck them. God damn, fuck these foglets. Just leave them alone. There's more of those beasts, I'm pretty sure. Yep, they're right there.
Come on.
Go. No wonder they say this place is cursed. Look how many damn monsters there is. And those fucking froglets too. Alright, let's save it. Holy shit. I'm just like, fuck.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
We even put the spoons there to begin with. Okay. Time to look for the white slayer.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Damn.
Sounds like a curse, all right.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Time to look. Time to explore some more. Figure out what's going on. But let me just go get some quick water, guys, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. Let's continue. Let's go. Alright. So we need to continue looking for the white sleigh. Let's go do that.
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to cleanse the white saliva.
Alright, use your witch's senses to search the white sleigh.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, another spoon.
Spoons in craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
What's that? Stained diary. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain so strong that at times I cannot see. Damn, this curse was pretty harsh on this person. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today, there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's gotta be because of those damned herbs. Fuck. She had hair growing on her breast? Damn. That's crazy. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar, whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting harder to write. Getting harder to write. Loneliness. No family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Oh shit. Yep, just like the curse said outside of the house. That's why she's constantly. That's why the white is constantly looking for. Or constantly getting spoons, looking for a good spoon that sates her hunger. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Ah. Okay. She literally wrote ah. Like a whole bunch of ahs. Damn.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
That was crazy. What's on this side?
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Oh. Some dead people in here. Spoon
key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Spoon keynote. This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons Workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smigo Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. And we just got a new quest upon that. There's a treasure hunt yet. We'll do that later.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Those were the words that were written. Seems to be 2, 3? Yeah, 3 dead people here.
Skeletons. They came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
So pretty much anybody that tries to dine with her, or tried to dine with her, would die. You can't let her. Dear Master Levasseur, I know you track outlaws for pay. I've an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here, and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse. Or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you cannot find that vagrant, I will pay you double. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. Oh shit! I had a feeling it was Master Mirror who did this. He's the one that cast the curse upon her. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. Yeah, Master Mirror. I am aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. Pretty sure it was Master Mirror who did this. Still striking, even after the Hearts of Stone DLC, and even after we already sent him back to where he came from.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Spoon. A lot of spoons. A lot of spoons.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
And this one?
Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Hey. Very unfortunate circumstances happening here. That's for sure. Wait, there's stairs? What? There's stairs that lead over here. I didn't even know that. Alright, we're about to go explore that right now. Just want to go to the other side real quick. Yeah, you can't go upstairs, you see. There is no upstairs area. So let's go search this side real quick before we go down.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Nothing but spoons. Okay. Time to go down here now. Yep. Alright, let's do this. See what's over here. What's down here? Honey, I'm in the castle.
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Find the white's cauldron.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Old spoon and odd spoon. They had already used them.
White's obsessed. Collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Let's see over here real quick. What's over here? Already found that. Right, let's save it before. We've already done quite some exploration. Sometimes I forget to save it. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. I think this is where it's actually at. Words of wisdom on beastly curses. Monstrous curses in the description. Introduction. Curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature have existed since the dawn of time. They have a variety of origins and a variety of effects. It normally happens that a mage or sorceress casts a curse and the spell changes the subject. It doesn't always happen straight away. Sometimes the person who has been cursed changes slowly, bit by bit. It also happens that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose conscience is clear and who has done good in their life. Such a person can acquire power, and thus the aggrieved can place a curse on the evildoer. Such curses are strong and cannot be removed easily. Thus, everything by which human suffering is atoned is long-lasting and painful. Wow, okay. Makes sense. This is a curse similar to what happened to Lady Vivian, except that difference between Lady Vivian is that to her it happened when she was still in her mother's womb.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
I have a feeling if I step down there.
Of him here. White's been a collector for years. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah, look at all these spoons. Literally a whole pile of them. See what this leads to. Locked. Okay, we're gonna have to get the key and then we come back here. More than likely it's unhappy. So look into the cauldron now. Woo! There. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. Kind of sneeze real quick.
Set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Look into the cauldron. Before we look into the cauldron, we gotta
Another
understand
spoon.
something else.
Yep, as normal as the last one.
Alright, time to look into the cauldron.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Hiding in a place with a good view of the cauldron. Oh, right there, I'm guessing. I haven't found the key either, so I'm guessing we're gonna get the key from the white.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Red green mutagen. Okay, let's hide right here. Time to shave it right before. And time to hide. And here's the white. The white is coming. Sometime later. Oh, that thing looks real ugly. Really, really ugly. Can't even tell that it was a woman before. But yeah, she was a woman of royalty. You could tell, look, the crown is still on. Super creepy. Attack the monster. Try to lift the curse. Let's try to lift the curse. See if that helps. I know Reggie said that all that matters is the saliva glands, but we could probably still help with the curse. Who knows?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Okay, so it understands.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Oh shit, this is... Yeah, this puts you on the edge of your seat, because you don't know how the thing's gonna react.
Just need a bit from just...
White brew. Oh, he got it. Nice.
We'll tend to you.
Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. The curse exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were... None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay. So... Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. Let's do that. Let's not use the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Just drink it straight from the bowl. Oh yeah. He's feeling afflicted now.
Your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Seems like something's happening. Optional, follow the stench of the white's brew.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Oh, and I think something must have happened to Geralt, because the way he kind of reacted. Follow the stench to the white's brew, I mean. we're going back on top. Some monsters nearby still. Can we get rid of all of them? They're gonna make me go through there. Of course. There we go. A few more. Deal with all these foglets too. Other side. Oh, it's right there. Let's go, baby. There it is. Oh, the fucking foglets are nearby.
Easy, not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Wow. He's very old now. It's been years that she's been doing this for.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Hey, where's that at? Where's that someplace safe in the world of Witcher? Where's the safe place, huh? There we go.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here.
Corvo
Don't
Bianco.
worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She's safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Holy.
Whatever brought this about?
In a hurry. We'll talk about this later. She was cursed.
Told me her soul on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. She adored feasts. He swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
Wow. Harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Did some thinking, figured it out. Let me tell you the story. Why not?
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind.
Yeah.
Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
So, but Most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Okay. I mean, now that we're here, might as well talk about some renovating.
I really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
I already did the grounds. Yeah. Let's do some work on the house.
It's like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
Could use a better bed, order another weapon rack, and need more armor stands. Okay, could use a better bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Let's do it. Bonus to vitality. Let's do it.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Order another weapon rack.
Use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Okay, order some weapon racks. 2 additional racks.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive is my estimation.
Okay.
Is there anything else you require, sir?
Any more armor stands?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yeah. Have armor stands
Yes.
installed.
Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Okay. The grounds. Let's see, we already did everything.
Starting to get into this whole renovation.
With the utmost respect, sir, the vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
Okay then. We're done.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Level 44. Report back to Regis. I think we have a painting now we can finally put up. There we go. Sir Geralt of Rivia's Shield. Or the White Wolf by Count's Belladell. Let's do the White Wolf, this one. So another place where we can put another painting. Oh, there we go. Put it right there. Sir Geralt of Rivia's Shield. There we go. Now it's looking better. Looking a lot better. Weapon rack. Any more weapons? Yeah, we already have weapons here as well. Let's go store some items. And painting, yeah, we don't have any more paintings. Place trophy, don't have any trophies. Okay, let's stash. Everything that's lower, no, we're not going to use, so let's transfer that. We're going to sell that, let's transfer this. Let's transfer that. We're going to sell that. Let's transfer this one. And let's transfer this one right here. And then also for Roach, just in case that we have some trophies or anything that we don't really need. I'm about to find out right now. Oh, Roach is clear. Alright. We're good then. wait, we could sleep here and gain some vitality, that's right. You're waiting for your bed to be placed. Okay. There's also the alchemy that we can use. We'll do that later. Alright, let's save it. Just go to the restroom again real quick, guys, and we'll be back so we can continue. Alright then guys, I am back. So sorry for that delay. But we are back. We are back. Alright. Let's do this. So we need to report back to Regis. Let me go check out my alchemy lab real quick. Right quick. Reginald figurine. Oh, nice. Why not? I didn't even know you could place things there. Wine. Here it is. Dismantle into lesser green mutagen. Yeah, that's what you do. You dismantle them. Which then you can use them for other purposes over here, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Oh, never mind. Bombs and potions have gained an additional charge. Oh, perfect, okay. Alright, let's go. Or let's check, actually. Let's check the character menu right here. Let's go to Y. Number of research mutations necessary to unlock 2. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Okay, I get it. Greater red mutagen. Okay. Each time you are injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in the amount of 1.5% damage dealt for a point of your toxicity level. Okay. The attacking opponent receives damage in the amount. Okay, I mean, let's research it. Why not? Okay, I see. Strengthened synapses. Improve by researching mutations. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Number of research mutations necessary for next stage 4. Deadly encounter. Activate. You can only have one activate at a time. We could also do this one. When the art sign is cast, it additionally has a 25% chance of freezing opponents. Opponents knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Opponents who are not frozen are dealt an additional... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Ability points. Deactivate mutation. Deadly encounter, sword attacks. This one's pretty good. We just need one greater mutagen. Thanks to the strength and synapses mutation, you have an extra ability slot at your disposal. The color of the ability you activated the extra slot must match the color of the active mutation. Advanced mutations. Advanced mutations distinguished by the yellow color require multiple types of mutagens, but allow you to use any abilities from the combat science or alchemy groups. Okay, now we unlocked an extra slot right here that we could do for more magic abilities. Signs, okay. Acquire ability. Hard sweep, far-reaching art. Irritant intensity, Lex level increases irritant intensity. Magic trap. I don't know if you could only have... Oh yeah, you have to have it selected over there. Quen intensity. Axie intensity. Innie intensity. Art intensity. I think we'll go with Irritant. Let's activate it right there. Let's activate it right there. And then we're going to go upgrade it all to its full potential. 5 upgrades. Let's go. That's why we collect ability points, guys, to be able to do all this. So it increases earth and sign intensity by 25%. Stamina to regeneration in combat plus 2.5%. Perfect. 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 And there's also the greater red mutagen that we need, right? 2 greater red mutagens to research more. Inventory. Should be right here. 2 rune stones. Let me see. I need the greater red mutagen. Lesser red mutagen. I think it was lesser that I need. Let me check real quick. Let me go to character. It's greater red mutagen. Greater red mutagen. That's what I need. Yeah, you see? It dismantles them into lesser. I need greater. Maybe if I dismantle one of these, let me see. Might be needed to make a unique decoction. Are you sure you want to dismantle it? Lesser red mutagen. Yeah, I don't think that counts as the greater. No. Okay then. It's fine. We'll deal with it later. Just want to learn a little more about it. Okay, time to report back to Regis. Let me get my swords. That's on Hansen. Fast travel. Might as well fast travel. Gotta go back to that cemetery. Alright, and we're here. Time to report back to Regis. Oh, Regis. Whoa. Wolfsbane. Oh, now we could actually go through here. I left the door open for us. About time, man. Loot. Yeah. A little bit of loot. Royal Lineages of the North. Biography of the Vampire Regis from the Quo of Dandelion. What? Okay, one of the most extraordinary individuals I have encountered during my numerous adventures at Geralt's side was the vampire known as Regis. To be precise, he was known as Emil Regis Rohilek Tersiev Godefroy. Damn, that's such a long name. By his own reckoning, he was 428 years old and was the descendant of unfortunate beings trapped in our world. Oh, I see. Wow. At that time that Dandelion wrote this, Regis was already 428 years old. And was a descendant of unfortunate beings, the vampires trapped in our world during the conjunction of spheres. You are surely You are surely thinking, dear reader, about catacans, alps, and other such monsters and are pondering how it was that the Witcher, who, it must be admitted, is a slayer of monsters, came to keep such company. I must here explain that Regis was a higher vampire creature which physically does not differ at all that much from a man. Higher vampires are also much more powerful than their wild conquerors, and their regenerative ability significantly outpace those of anything else you have encountered or can even imagine. But it is not because of his outer appearances or inner strengths that Regis became our dear companion. True, he could be pretentious and rather pompous in his frequent length perorations, but one would be hard pressed to find in him the haughtiness usually present in higher beings. Regis valued human life dearly and refused to kill unless forced to do so. As he once confessed, higher vampires do not in fact need to drink blood at all in order to survive. They treat it somewhat as we treat alcohol. A rough grasp of this dynamic might be given to you by the fact that when we met him, Regis had been abstinent for years. He never revealed to us why he decided to join our search for Ciri. He had never met her before, nor did he live to see her. He died at Stick Castle during the battle against the mad mage Vogefort, who was responsible for the whole affair. He died for a cause which he surely did not fully understand, but he did it to defend those he held dear and simply because it was the right thing to do. I shall always remember him as a rural surgeon reeking of herbs. That is how he came to us during our first encounter at the Fencarn necropolis, when he treated me and my companions to a fantastic brew he made from mandrake roots. Wherever you are, my friend, bottoms up. Ah, I see. He wrote about him before he had died, and then before he was regenerated or reconstructed, whatever you want to call it, by Dettlaff. What shall become of Temeria, for all lineages of the north? And what shall become of Temeria? We already read that. Our Arcadios Borovic lived to a ripe old age. In fact, he lived so long, he died of boredom. Haha, it's kind of funny. Make sure I don't miss anything.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Interesting. An illusion. What was he hiding here?
Interesting.
What were you hiding here, Regis? Maybe it wasn't even him. Cassis Sledgers. I don't know if it's better. Guess it's better. Oh, wow. It's actually a lot better. Woo! It's a silver sword, too. Oh my goodness. I think we're about to equip it. Iris. This one's still been really strong. Erudite. Elation. Fatal blows dealt with your sword give 0.1 to 0.220 to 0.25 adrenaline points. Plus 10% attack power versus necrophages. Oh, because of the necrophage oil. I don't know if we should equip it right now. It is much higher though. It is much higher. Plus 65. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. It may not have the rune rights or anything, but we'll be able to do that later. For now, let's just use some of these to increase what we're gonna do. Armor piercing, or that's armor piercing. chest. Plus 5% chance to cause bleeding. Let's do that. 10 intensity. Chance of poison. Chance of poison. Chance of poison. Well, let's increase the chances of bleeding as much as we can. Attack power. Chance to cause bleeding. Chance to cause burning. Let's do a plus 5% chance to cause bleeding then. Plus, I mean 2%. Alright then, let's go. A Knight's Oath. Here rests Sir Raymond of Gitchan. In my grave you will not find the likeliness of a man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on this stone through the ages. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man, I just took your sword. I feel bad now. Shouldn't have read that note. Damn curiosity, right? Wait a sec before I keep exploring. Let me shave it. If I regret going through here. We've been on this side. Oh yeah, we've been here. This is where we fell through and fought the horde. The Kikimor, or whatever they're called.
Bones. Kikimors must have tunneled into the grave.
Yep. The Kikimors that we got rid of. Yep, I remember now. This is where we went through. That's how we came around. He saw us from this side. There he is.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed a sense of humour. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our commands. The Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on me? Seriously.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
I fear might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can lose their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Well, for Geralt, obviously. For who else, right?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay then. Well, I don't want to know the details.
Alright. What do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mutna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay. Yeah, well, he won't be able to control his urge for trying to drink blood. Okay, this place, Tesha Mutna, tell me more about it.
Tesha Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
That is crazy. For 200 years he was in the cage. Fuck. Let's go then.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. You must remain calm. I have no choice.
Yeah, he's starting to have those urges now.
Stand. The die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
It's like, don't be telling me that, man. Don't be telling me that I'm starting to smell tasty, because fuck that. You're a damn vampire, and I'm a witcher. If I have to, I'll kill you. Sorry, Deadloff. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you got to do.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you want this? I'm about to ask him that. Be like, are you sure you want this, bro?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Okay, lead the way then.
Lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Makes sense. could only be opened by their touch.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
I see. It only led them to this part of the world. Human husbandry and care.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The most important aspect of raising human livestock is to provide the herd with conditions that on the one hand guarantee their survival, but on the other hand do not extend too far beyond the minimum needed for that survival. It should be borne in mind that people are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning and instincts that allow them to gain as much as possible from their environment. In terms of husbandry, this means humans will always try to obtain more than we give them. It is recommended, therefore, to provide each individual with a place to sleep, a meal twice a day, and permanent access to water. These conditions, which might seem overly luxurious to some, ensure the optimal production of high-quality hemoglobin. More details on diet in later chapters. Also essential is access to air, without which humans die within minutes. There is no need to be concerned about the ability for human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. If they are ensured a minimal existence and male and females are mixed, they will copulate irrespective of whether they are in captivity or not. It is worth mentioning here that there is a school of thought that suggests treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom. This allegedly ensures a greater amount of favorable elements in the blood and makes it tastier. However, it is worth mentioning that this method of husbandry is much more difficult and requires emotional bonding techniques, which will be discussed in the following chapters. Holy, it's crazy.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect that it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Man, spend years breeding humans. Wow. Yeah, man, I guess you could say a little taste of our own medicine, right? Exactly what we do to animals. Just because we deem them less intelligent than us. Champion of Teshan Muna. I am he who serves the tribe. Exalted above men, I renounce human weakness. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accept the sword and this armor so I may serve the tribe. Damn. Teshat Mutna armor. Are they better than the one we currently have? It might be. We have a whole set right now though, that we've been wearing for a while. Master item. And check out the ones that we just got though. Nah. Relic 0 out of 6. Killing opponents restores vitality. The amount of vitality restored equals... Interesting. The Shambutna trousers. Oh, okay, this is part of a set. I get it. That's why I said 0 of 6, 1 of 6. Okay, makes sense. It's part of a set.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Torch here, man. It's so dark. Hasn't been used in a while, so yeah. Look at all these skeletons and everything. Now we could at least see.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Interesting. Broken meteorite pickaxe.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deglov's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Makes sense. What about this one?
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tenet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of vampires in the world then. Battery cage versus free range humans. What?
Your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
What? It's like chickens? Cage free? Or what the fuck? In recent decades, many of us have come to believe that a much more effective way of obtaining good quality human blood than hunting individuals is their systematic, controlled husbandry. Apart from the obvious advantages such as being able to control what the flock eats and the ability to crossbreed specific individuals to obtain offspring with the best hemoglobin, another clear advantage to breeding human flocks is that domesticated humans held in confinement as opposed to those in their natural habitat like villages and towns become less aggressive and therefore less troublesome. When it comes to farming humans, there are various schools of which two seem to have gained the widest acceptance in recent times, namely battery cage and free-range husbandry. This thesis describes in detail the advantages and disadvantages as well as the methods of carrying out each type of breeding. As an introduction, it is worth mentioning the basic differences between both types. Battery cage human husbandry, described very accurately and in detail in the book Human Husbandry, is the placing of several male and female individuals in enclosed restricted space with permanent access to air, food, and water. This form of breeding differs from free range in that the flock is not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive the entirety of their lives. Free range, on the other hand, involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat or creating a habitat that simulates it closely. For example, creating villages, more on which can be found in the chapter, human villages, establishing and growing a herd, and then making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on its owner. The most effective method for making a human individual dependent is guaranteeing its safety and permanent access to high quality feed. It is worth adding that a human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drunk. What the hell? Which limits the production of noradrenaline and cortisol, which have a negative effect on the taste of blood. What the fuck? Furthermore, it may happen that a domesticated free-range human may feel a certain pleasure when its owner drinks its blood, most likely associated with sexual tension, which causes an intensification in the blood's flavor.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Well, I mean, I don't really think you expect us to actually believe that, right? You are a vampire, after all. Teshamuna boots, Teshamuna mask.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deglov's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What about this one? Whoa. Just happened.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
Cells. Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
I mean, okay, it's fine.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deglov's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond
Okay.
the sea.
We just asked about those. Okay, might as well get some coin while we're at it.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
So the casket, a lot of those really bad. Transcript of a conversation with a lower being. Okay, so transcript of a conversation between Master Ezekiel, Hildegard, and a human being. Okay, okay, the Master, or the vampire, I mean. Who are you? My name is Alex Viscount. Why is all your skin trembling? I'm scared, sir. You're scared? I don't understand. You don't know what fear is, sir? No? I have mastered your language, yet some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? It's a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I have carried out tests in my laboratory on people, and I had discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about her child and think only about how to avoid pain. So fear would be similar to pain? No. Pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. Oh, yes. What you say is very interesting. I think I will have to examine your heart in the laboratory. What you mean, examine? I mean examine. Take it out and subject it to a proper examination. But, sir, that would kill me. Yes, your immortality is a great inconvenience, but it was not me who created your species, and I am not responsible for its excessive fatality. Or for frailty, there we go. The conversation was carried out in human language, and such it was written down. The transcription does not need translating. That means I quickly learned human language. Notes of a Teshman Mutna prisoner. I found a piece of parchment that fell from the pocket of one of the monsters. I also have a lump of coal. I could write this in my own blood, but I have hardly any left. I am cold. Every third day they come and open my veins, after which I cannot move. I can't go on much longer. From the next cage I hear the howls of terrified people. If I had the strength, I would smash my head against the bars. I hope I won't go on much longer. Alois from the cage next to me died yesterday. They drank him to death. This must have irritated them because I heard them arguing in their strange language. They brought new people this morning. You could say that a supply of fresh blood arrived. They have no idea what they are in for. My only comfort is that I know already, and I won't have to live through the terror that I felt the first time they came for me. I had no idea what they wanted until they pulled out their shiny instruments. I have never seen such beautiful metal. My blood glistened a purple silvery color in those instruments. What the hell? Damn. Yeah, vampires are pretty crazy. Vampires are pretty crazy, yes. Make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Get all the symbols are song. Make sure I'm not missing any like loot or any loots, nothing, coins. Now let's save it one more time. Just be shaving it every so often. Alright, we still got 20 minutes left in this live stream. Well, 40 minutes, I mean. Sorry, not 20. 40. 40 minutes.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagma ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okay, time to spread the scent out.
Entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Place the bait. Well. Now he's going inside his cage. Oh, he's turning on the lights. That's what he's doing. I have to break this, or? There we go. It's the bait. Now he's getting ready to go inside. A lot of moss. Get obviously.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
What? Damn. That far they could smell? Whew. It's intense. Alright guys, before we place the last bait, let me just go get some water real quick. Alright then, guys, so sorry for that delay. I had to take a quick call. But right now we're about to continue placing the rest of the bait, the last bait of the floor, in order to attract the monsters. So then we could cause a lot of bloodshed after we kill those monsters, so that Reggie's could have an uncontrollable thirst for blood. Okay then, let's go. Alright, place bait in each of the 4 tunnels. I'm gonna place the last bait. Place the bait right there. Tell Regis when you're ready to fight. Quest updated. Additional weapon racks. No place like home. Let's go check out that No Place Like Home quest. No Place Like Home. Okay. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. We're pretty much already done. Look, we just need to wait 1 day for the armor stance to arrive, and that's it. Yeah.
This all doesn't look like anything special.
I told you. Kagmar thrashed about inside it for over 2 centuries. Appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah, I mean, he said that it's made out of special materials that affect them, so I believe him. Oh, alright, let's save it one more time, right before all this madness is about to go on. And let's talk to Regis. Quest updated. No Place Like Home. Additional armor stands now available at Corvo Bianco. Rare achievement unlocked. Playing house. Use all available options for developing Corvo Bianco. Woo! Wait. Yeah, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. Now we just need to talk to the major domo of Corvo Bianco. We'll go talk to him after this. Depending how long it takes.
Bait set.
So we got 30 minutes left.
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
Gotta block this shit tight.
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe.
Kill monsters into
You know,
bloodlust
something
and
else
force
safe when you
into the
can't
monster.
take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down somehow.
Please, you won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Oh shit. Alright, his bloodlust is growing now. Ah shit, they're not gonna let me. I'm about to use just use. What the hell just dropped? Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen that thing before. Whatever it is. Oh my god! Woo! What is that? Whoa! Kind of reminds me of King Shark. flash. Holy. Man, look at Regis.
More coming.
Holy shit, whatever this thing is, it's intense. Yo! Jumps high as fuck. Hey. Trying to get rid of this one. There we go. Letters. That's what they are. Oh shit, oh shit. Ah, get the fuck out the way. Fuck. Hey, when that happens. My health is going down so low. It's going up so slowly, I mean. Alright, I'm gonna use Thunderbolt right now. Shit! Ah, get out the way! Get out the way! Ah! So many fucking monsters. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Come on, Regis. Hurry up, I need your bloodlust to be full. I'm about to die in here. I'm literally about to die in here. It's like no matter how much waters I drink, it just doesn't replenish. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious God. Whew, alright, a little more. Fuck! That's a lesser vampire, I remember this shit. Things transform. Oh! Damn ghouls! Just keep remaking.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Oh, there we go. Holy shit! What the hell? Whoa. Completely transformed. Just had to make him bleed. I see.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Better not break free. A few hours later.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Yeah, so it doesn't kill them, it just doesn't let them do anything. They can't transform into the mist.
Tell me how. I'll help you.
Yeah, he's completely out of it. So now we know if we end up having to kill Deadloft, we have to make sure that he's killed not by us, but by one of his own kind. So that way he can be reborn.
Far from ideal. and some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Let's talk. What happened back there?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain.
For real?
Vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Damn. Well, maybe Dettlaff isn't that bad after all. He must have a real reason for why he's been killed.
Certainly.
We'll figure that out once we
the ruined
find them.
This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Time to brew the potion. The magic potion. What the hell's going on? Oh, there we go. He's seen, yeah, what Dettlaff saw right before he lost his hand.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Oh shit. That's what happened. He was trying to hide his hand. Oh, okay.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
Got a note of some sort. I don't know what it said, but got some kind of note.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Oh, that's when he killed him. Cut him into pieces. Oh, and he cut off his own hand. What the hell? Interesting.
Awake first. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear the death throes. But you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the day. See anything else?
Saw the moment when Dettlaff and Delacroix first met. Yep.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires
True.
are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Vision began and ended with the boots black.
Something showed up twice in the vision. The boot black stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the boot black acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright. So, just like that, we completed this quest called La Cage au Faux. And now there's a new quest called Where Children Toil, Toys, Waste Away. Alright, let's keep looting real quick. Regeneration portion formula. 8 measures of Vervian extract, Leshen Fang, Sancurum, Althentra, broth made of young mandrake shoots. Grind the larger ingredients, add the smaller ones whole. Boil everything in a bronze kettle using crystal water. Consume the mixture twice daily in half-measure doses. Do not exceed the recommended dosage. Interesting. So do they naturally come with regeneration, or do they have to constantly be like keeping it up to date, so to speak? My last thought before I succumb to sleep. My last thought before falling asleep. If there is no death, does life exist? Hate is a very interesting feeling. I have noticed that people improve themselves with it to great effect. Sometimes I would like to stop thinking. If I were to create a god as the humans have, what would he be like? People justify bad deeds by good intentions. I'm not sure if there is greater idiocy. I would drink the fleshly squeezed blood of an infant. I know I can't, but I hope that its velvety taste will send me to sleep. Fuck. Fucking vampires, man. I strive to live like a person, and it means that I have ceased to feel good among people as well as among my own. Maybe I made a big mistake. I have always wanted to write. I am very tired and fuck it all. People don't think about the present, they usually remember old times or worry about the future. I have a feeling that my friend Dettlaff will die. I am sad. I think those were his notes, Reggie's notes. Make sure we're not missing any loots before we leave. This. Alright. Guess it's time to go. Way to loot this part too, right? Yeah, this is where we broke. So we broke the thing to be able to go through there. I remember. de la Croix. Wolfsbane. Dominic Gonziervosky left accounting tables. That was the death of her. Shit. Okay. Sounds so bloody. Alright guys, we're about to finish this live stream already. Yep, we're right on time. Right on time. Okay, we'll do this treasure hunt next time. And before we continue with the main quests, we're gonna go back to these over here, these level 40 quests right here. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. And then we'll go to the main quest. Yeah, then we'll go to the main quest. We'll continue with that, and then we'll go back to here, and every other one after that. Alright, now let's go talk to the Major Domo. Where is it? No place like home. There we go. Alright, let's go to the fast travel. Corvo Bianco Vineyard. Constructed on elven ruins, Corvo Bianco, known as Gwyn, servant in the Elder's Speech, is one of the oldest vineyards in the duchy and producer of a startlingly unique wine, Sapramento. Sadly, the rakish lifestyle of one of its owners, the last member of the Bullius line, drove the possession into ruin. The next owner, Baron Rossel, tried to return the vineyard to its former glory, but to no avail. Corvo Bianco was then auctioned off and eventually passed under the control of the ducal treasury. And then now, it's been under possession of Geralt of Rivia. Talk to the Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Diddly snaps! My back aches something horrid!
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about that. Roach!
Nothing says love like a push and a shove! To Liam and Matilda, their head!
What are they talking about?
Resist my fingers need to shreds.
Yo, Major Domo. She's still here eating?
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Damn. Yeah, that's what 100 years of not eating will do to you.
Coming along all right.
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, I mean, why not?
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we have cause to open it today.
Let's do it. Why not?
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahefkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was, in this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming, that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Makes me want to try that wine, not even gonna lie. Just by the words. Must be some damn good wine. Major dumb. He knocked out. Quest up. Oh, never mind. He's so good. Just like that, we completed the quest called No Place Like Home. I mean, it must be a very nice place to live. Imagine having your own little stream of water right here. Your own little pond, your own little river, everything. Yeah, it must be very, very nice. But alright then, guys. That's gonna mark the end of today's live stream. Let me just fix my silver sword. Gotta give that one a little fixity-do. Let's go. Okay, let's shave it. Alright then, guys. That marks the end of Part 8 for the walkthrough gameplay of the Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. As usual. As usual, if you enjoyed today's live stream, make sure to hit the like button to show the video some love. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too, so that way you can tune in every single time that I go live and you just won't miss out on any future uploads. But until then, guys, I was your host, you someplace, and I'll see you next time, which will be later today in about 3 more hours. Let's just say 3 to 4 hours, so around 3 p.m. Let's just say that. Around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I should be back. But until then, guys, I'll see you next time. And it might be for Red Dead Redemption 2. Might. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it might. It might possibly be for that. It all depends on my budget, but it might, so stay tuned, guys. Thank you for having tuned in. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. And I'll see you next time.